struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. The struggles continue here offensively. Still nothing for him on the scoreboard, and now an interception.
Yeah, the offense looks extremely sluggish, not really in sync at all. Dare I say, it looks like it got left behind in customs.
Oh, you've had that in your back pocket. You were waiting for that.
Probably should have left it in my back pocket, too.
Well played. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. Now a handoff up the middle. Archer. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 43 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ballgame. He's settling in nicely here in the first quarter running the football. Remember, he already has the touchdown run.
And you can feel the vibe, can't you? He's in unison with his offensive front. They are in concert together. So if you're flipping over to the other side of the line of scrimmage, they've got to be more physical and handle some of these gaps that have been created.
Jackson. They'll roll him out right. To the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Titans take a 3-touchdown lead.
That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You've got to know the right time to shift from passer to runner. He was looking and looking. Nothing there. You can almost feel the brainwaves firing as he calculates, I think I can win a race to the pylon. And he turns out to be right. Touchdown.
Tucker now for the extra point. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Next to score, Titans 22, Steelers nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. It's Chris Harris with a pick, and they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Greg Jennings, 27 yards, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half.
29, Steelers nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They've got to be absolutely reeling right now. Couldn't have expected to be down this big, this early. But that's the spot they're in as they come up to try again here. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Second down, here's Hurts. Now this aired out deep for Reed. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the Titans are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. For a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10.
Ready!
Now it's Jackson. Flushed out right. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
Hold it ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Jackson options out left. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. From the 3, second and a yard.
Liking 18. Go street.
Jennings, a receiver in motion right.
Go.
Jackson's going to keep it. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. It's their quarterback. A 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Titans continue to pull away here in this first half. Well, Charles, he's already proven that he's not afraid to tuck that football down on the option, and he's into the end zone for the second time in the game.
And that's exactly what you need from your quarterback, the ability to run the ball fearlessly. And in fact, many quarterbacks will tell you running the football doesn't scare them. Standing in the pocket and taking blindside hits, that's what terrifies them.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Titans are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. The drive will start with an option going left. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. And they're going to speed things up here.
Hurt. Right there, hurt.
From the gun, Jackson. This one finds Wilson downfield. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 27 yards there, a first down.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Trap 60. 7 Pirates.
Throwing is Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
No shortage of impressive moments from him thus far. Now he's halfway to the century mark, and we're still in the first half. There's been no answer for his running ability so far by the defense. I can't wait to see what adjustments they'll have to make during the halftime break.
This will be caught just inside the 10. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
19,
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And he'll try and throw here on the fake. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. They'll throw now on the final play. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast.
And that's caught inside the 30. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Titans hold the lead and they'll get the football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Over the middle, complete. It's Jennings. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. To throw is Jackson. Over the middle and complete to Wilson. Jackson going to change things up a bit.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Jackson throwing on first down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
And now an audible here into something else. On second down, Archer. And he works free. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Titans. Dre Archer with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans have taken a 6-touchdown lead.
You get in a second and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Viking 18.
Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for two, but they get it and extend this lead out even further. And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And did the Titans get this? Yes, Tennessee football. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at their 48-yard line.
Let's go now.
Now Jackson. Looking for his tight end read, and it's intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Steelers will take over possession here up at the 44. Well, with the size of lead that this offense has, I don't think that interception is really going to affect them much. But at least for this defense, something small to hang their hat on.
Yeah, and let's face it, they're not even scoreboard watching anymore, right? They're just trying their best to make a play, get themselves off the field, which they just did, and salvage a little bit of pride in this one.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. His throw incomplete.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Short throw complete to Gronkowski. And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And that will force a turnover on downs. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Here's Jackson. A short little throw taken in by Reed. The 20. Touchdown, Titans. Jordan Reed, 44 yards. And the Titans have widened the gap now to 50 points.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Now Mike Vrabel going to tell the offense to go for 2 here. Now a toss coming right side. Archer. And this play is not going to work. He's out of bounds, well shy of the goal line, and the try for 2, unsuccessful. And the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And that one will bounce offense out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more risky. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. They'll set up a throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Just what they need, a lecture from me. The subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And the Steelers, first down.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Out route to Jefferson, and he's got it. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. That good for 19 and a 1st down.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side, the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And with that, they're down to 1 remaining here in this second half. On 1st down, Hurts. That'll be caught right side by Reed. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
4 yards. That's another Steelers first.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
8-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time has run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Mexico City. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Sliding out of the pocket. And my goodness, another interception. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And the Titans are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. Now it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Caught on the right side, Reed. A big play that time for the Titans. 41 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now a give right side. Archer. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 27-yard line. Jackson now rolling to his right. caught by Wilson. And he will be brought down, but a 1st and goal coming up as we have come upon the 2-minute warning.
Let's go.
Here's Jackson to throw. Being chased out left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
Now the Titans leaving the offense out there. They'll go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Hurts. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost.
And now here's another interception. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. On 1st down, Archer. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. They'll get this to Jennings over the middle. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch.
They'll try the left side. Archer. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Now Jackson going to shift him around.
Go check. Go check. Mustang 19.
Back to throw. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Reed. That's a Titans touchdown. Charles, when you look at the stat sheet, you realize that both sides of the ball were so dominant in this game. And on offense, Not only did they score it, but they did it through the air as well as on the ground. Everything was working.
And you know that the guys who scored the touchdowns, who contributed that way, that threw them or ran them, they're going to find our cameras and have a big grin for them. But I hope our cameras find that offensive line. How versatile were they? Move the ball on the ground, move people so they can run.